Rasti.
It's the way when you know Muye, a Yomokwaya, Omokache Ghana for say. Kaneno mampanyi be so I say what the presidency to show and to get am say aseno wo feli is that their way of telling us ma feli
so ma feli
it is say o mo fa kwan foforo so de aye
yes
and o mo baka the pain antie
nti o mo ne Bible enimo kwa hodo na ya asasubonto no Rivancoba
good o mo nye
na brim
o mo ye ne ye nko ade e be fa
fe black voter ni nyina ye di siso na ye de tu galamsey ase nteno ho amane bo yo bra Kwame asem ba Kwame so etre madwen so etwetwe aso na fiti anopa yaka ho asem krata fe to so dun so na Razor Sambu na etre de baye Ghana Statistical service abaya kontobu for atenaye woma ya nhwehwemu bi di aba betu edwam was 2021 enko a Bryce anase adamudie ketase hye ye course no ye kekabo mo ye 5 billion Ghana cedis woma omo etua tese bribe edema amanfo ye kekabo mo a 5 billion Ghana cedis
we ye Ghana Statistical Service so and on kasa kwa ne nyina so obeye nkrata ekura no ene nkrata no so be free enuoma o man kasa di o mani ehunu ene gu nkrata aso
amoso omo ne amanfo bi etwetwe enkomo na woyi nipa beye enan ejina ho a se etie bi emu ba akode Bible no watwie bi watwetwe ade ama amanfo a ya wo ekeka cases chese omo saka ye ne bomu no na ye 70.4 million eti Bible no okay mako
17.4 million times. Wow.
In 2021 ene mo so munya adaji o na bra Kwame na kampese me hu sample size na ye sen
yes
say na make us say de
bia ye wine twi
ena reporting kaya aka che say ye hwehwe mu no prosi adwuma na ketaso che no do so wom ena Ghana Revenue Authority ne fa ye customs afi Ghana Immigration
na registrars general baby a register businesses
well enti bra Kwame we na me hu ana me bu afu me patcho na no ye MPP omo elections omo ye de course o
yeah.
Enti say ye ka Bible na mo ka prosifo ne customs na ya na mo no mo patche say ya na mo ho osrepa eno na mo de ahya manfo adwem ene ye no say prosifo that day wo mo ne amanfo din sawo so enti sa adwen ne wa manfo tim say oh ye
for ka ho na
Debbie
omo jibi
ensa twefo jibi bra Kwame story bi wo ho a wo so we de sole no anya kese enti menye no de ato gas bin obi kra ho a just sole no wanya bi kra enti
what the story na
content ni ye pe content
I miss those days so
bra Kwame
city newsroom ni ho ni newsroom yes ma it is about the headline story enam wom na ye dey pray we person o two way
me da ba Kwame me ganya me asepa say wo madwuma me yesensem training me nko program say me chesi sole
now to what train ya salai
one say adwuma ne so ka me say akatua na enye 18 central for no omo ye pa omo so ene sole some training hwe adwuma fia ne wakatua ete so wo ba singlet some training enso wasidan wo cars akese bra Kwame wo hu some training bi range or dem Maybach ya wo dem
Maybach God damn it
wow our dem adwuma ben na wo ye nyina adwuma ye no senye enso esa ketaso shen kiti o wo enchenti wo mu live life bi a untume men ho so enti eya mo fan kwasa side no enya prosifo wo mu de wo mu ne ete ye hu wo mu de bia enu ti na shamanfo adu mu se wo mu ye corrupt no enti sa why
ma yedi tu ase no
bra Kwame the anchor the Bokata revealing the truth was same NPP na say ya oma batwa ye course so say JFK ye you as general secretary and this is same nneema bi e won tokrom a omo be yi na di no enya ase
na we so ye ho announcement
Ibrahim Mutala
no me be say we me mama carry pain we ye ho announcement
nya hwehwe wani
say bibi se tokrom a yipie na fa kira manfo they say sa campaign ya shase o campaign against nhwehwe animu ya shase
ba Kwame enra
bibi se wa yipie
enra this you be kwesi for ye jane kwan
bye bye Go sit
down.
Mama for say what be done in atade no. Almost
What
want to be
Rama Kwame enya wan be kakra so one na parliamentary candidate for Emma MPP ewo abatom pesu asomesi na so bent enya wan. Eti onko fie no onko di na yire aduane ne sa ne.
Yeah, then I say bye bye.
Bye bye yo.
Nando's voice.
No ko no. Enyo nyame ko ba kwa masawe so. Me tell me auntie be mama one honorable Eriko Poku. We are too much. Good morning.
Fantastic. And a boy member of parliament Kofi Adams yetiao. Benaiku Lejokuku constituency. O man for frewo. You say akwa still okwe gonna the end.
African beats.
Civil job training and to be a call akache omo nkomo hwehwehwe bi omo de bre ba na padua ne de ye nyina ya gya tum se e top chocolate spread no ye de fa pa no nim na fe top choco 3-in-1 chocolate drink and one ye de nsuohia ka ho anom na ma hoɔden aba ne ye tiba bo adwumaden Sutobia bekombia obenya biato etufo betima frɛ 0551 033033 Top Choco is chocolate 21st clinic a sciatic expert make am for more amount Dr. Blazer Nina Pam for say atenase adwuma ya wo ye e bia sciatic na hye ho no fu brane am fefeo yen hwɛ sɛ de tebia ne sitie ana saa tebia ya make am wasem sɛ oto ase intini didi mu sa akɔ na mmuro mu hɔ no ɛyɛ wo ya oya no tight dan ne dan nyina fakɔ 21st clinic na doctor for beboa over 15 branches no more Ghana has say 21st clinic from 0540311311 0540311311 to pain capsules in ointment baby I don't say to pain a bit too pain one capsules no now the ointment in for why Mr. Wa also for Mr. for why to pain capsules in ointment and obesi masa himfie no intide to betwa eye solak mixture ye bone samana ne se waso twan intide atenka na atekɔ no rashes na besisi hɔ no enkabone na efiri hɔ ba no solak mixture and besi esios and abema wo mense no be yam na wie peye dia eye zipman capsules anyan wo bete dene Prostafid capsules so boa mo adwon so boko odwon so na dada na odwon so na mu ache odwon so wote yaw e wo be manim eye Prostafid capsules na wo hia be two prostate one sem Prostafid be my prostate na fit Fred Dr. Solomon 0245 616028 0245 616028 Kulun Ghana Limited ada ma de araba bazem pills so abadwama so if you come how no to betwa eh araba bazem pills ma edro we munim ni fritete moje tu atenka atekɔ edru eye bosom ya kwantu na asa ba se ma araba bazem pills be yomwa Jukat Pharmacy wa Kaswa Tigo office Pharmathras Pharmacy wa Kaswa Unicom Chemist wa Malam Junction Ekus Pharmacy wa Shaima Osons Chemicals wa Dabraka and pharmaceutical shops go Kaichi Drug Lane na Bawurama Monsabeka Araba Bazem Pills Ibiato because you me Kulun Ghana Limited is the Ghana Champon Junction from 0244 139176 and 0204 139176 and our face so 027 4139 Araba Bazem Pills. Professor John Evans Mills Memorial Heritage Omo Kache Ghana for nyina ne NDC chita for nyina say 10th anniversary ntimano ye twabia ye ton den tumrikana kwaje de sabra ye kasai kese pa ne ye 300 Ghana cedis ye full piece no ye 300 Ghana cedis and a face so half piece ye 150 Ghana cedis yard ba ko say 25 Ghana cedis ko pawdi sisi e neto oko eye NDC party office wa eye regional offices ahodo and a headquarters national headquarters wa dabraka oko ansabeka bi ato tumrika na kwaje wodi sisi e afenye we e wo TVXYZ mamudi e jo Facebook live pa 97 ahwade we netie we e ma me sisi e ba live on power 97.9 ye ko Steve Neil Job Training Center ensa no nyuma ntete ye no
Is this a problem for which we have to go to the IMF? How does the IMF resolve this problem of depending on Denmark for the production of your protein? Somebody should tell me how the IMF is going to solve that problem. And it gets worse. It gets worse. Every day it gets worse. Now, it's not like we've never gone to the IMF before. We've been there 19 times already. We're going to go there for the 20th time. And I recall in 1982-83, when we went and lay prostrate before the IMF and the World Bank, and what happened to us. And I'm sure that many of you remember. Some of you may not want to face the facts because of its implications and so on. But I will try to face the facts. And I don't care what anybody thinks. We went to the IMF and the World Bank in 1982, and they gave us then what they called the Economic Recovery Program. What was the Economic Recovery Program? They told us that we were giving too many Ghanaians employment, and that we should sack them. Retrenchment of labor was imposed on us. I was speaking to some trade union leaders 3 days ago. And they were telling me that if you take the cocoa sector alone, we had about 100,000 workers. 90,000 of the workers in the cocoa sector lost their jobs as a result of going to IMF and World Bank. Within 1 year, 300,000 workers lost their jobs under the IMF program. 300,000 workers lost their jobs. They told us to privatize state enterprises, and we started selling these enterprises like granules. We sold them by heart. State Fishing Corporation, we sold. Some of the subsidiaries of Gihon, we sold. Bonsa Tie Factory, we sold. The glass factory, we sold. Shoe factory, we sold. And the excuse then was that if you sell these factories to the private capital, they will be improved, they will do better. Let us go back to 1982 and see all those industries that we sold. Which one of them is doing better? The only things we sold which are doing better are Moving Peak Ambassador Hotel and Golden Tulip. Finish. Every other factory we sold has collapsed. Let us begin to put on our thinking caps. Because if we refuse to put on our thinking caps, we will get deeper and deeper into trouble, and we'll go to the IMF again, and there will be no solutions for us but more punishment. Look, they told us that we needed to cut subsidies on social services, on housing, on education, and so on. And we did. What was the consequence? If you remember, it resulted in the cash and carry system, where if you had an accident and you went to the hospital and you didn't have money, they turned you away. It happened in this country. I'm told I have very little time, so I cannot give the other examples. But it was a complete disaster. And our political leaders should wake up and think. Because I recall very clearly, 2001, when President Kufuor assumed office, I recall that this IMF and World Bank representatives in Ghana wrote a very long letter to him, telling him that the economy had collapsed and that he needed to implement extraordinary measures in order to revive the economy. And I asked myself, well, wasn't it these same people who were saying that we're doing so well and that other African countries should copy us? Was the government not implementing the program that they drew up? So if the economy has collapsed, who collapsed the economy? Of course, at the time, our brothers and sisters in the NPP were so very happy. They had gotten information of some kind of endorsement that the NDC government didn't do well. And we were watching them. The same institutions came to them and gave them a package called Hebron. You remember? And they implemented all the measures. January 2009, President Mills takes office, The same resident representative and so on write another very long letter to President Mills and tell President Mills Kufuor has collapsed the economy. The same people who were telling us that Kufuor was doing so very well, they now go to Mills and say Kufuor has collapsed the economy. And listen, our leaders still continue to listen to these people. And the thing which annoys me the most, and I hope that nobody is going to repeat that stupidity here today, that, oh, we are happy that they are going to the IMF. As for the IMF, they will discipline them. 30 million people with your sovereignty, with the power you have to impeach presidents in parliament and so on, you cannot discipline your leaders. And we are relying on IMF to come and discipline your leader. That is a statement about us. It's an unfortunate statement about us. If our leaders are indisciplined, it is our responsibility to discipline them and not the IMF. If our leaders are reckless, it is up to us to throw them out of power, not the IMF. Ghana became independent more than 60 years ago. And we should be guided by the principles which underpin our struggle for national independence and stop this stupidity. We've had enough of this stupidity. Why? Small trouble in Ghana, and then we are rushing to the British to come and solve it for us. There are some of our politicians, they've made the British High Commission their second home. Some of them, if the American embassy doesn't endorse something, it doesn't exist. Let's end this stupidity. The answer to Ghanaian problems is in Ghana and is with Ghanaians, not with foreign missions in our country. The answer to Ghanaian problems is in the hands of Ghanaians and not the IMF and certainly not the World Bank. I've heard some people say that we are going to the IMF because the IMF is going to give us $2.5 billion so that we can straighten things up and so on. Now let us assume that there is $2.5 billion for us to go and collect. I don't believe that. Whatever will happen will be based on negotiations which have just started. You understand? The negotiations can break down. And if the negotiations break down, you ain't getting even $1. You understand? So don't let us create the false impression that there's some $2.5 billion sitting somewhere that we are going to take to revamp our economy. It doesn't work that way. We are going to negotiate, the negotiations can take. In any case, there are countries which have been negotiating with the IMF for 5 years.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always free, fresh, natural, eggs, mineral, water.
Still got it. Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
It's official. The superpower of the airwaves is here. Power. 97.9.
Jana Soha. Omanye capsules. Jacko capsules. Ningina de
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
If I cry na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehin fa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mabre me busia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yemamu akwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye ahodo bi te se dwadifo abosia, ekokro bosia, susu account. And that's all our savings account. Me bada chain savings account. And then the keka ho. Suhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Now one so to miaka say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka una.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
So Dwabo Ase but that's it. Na ebushafo ya chiamo esa mama kwa basacha from plains ena yewo ene anopei na no ye call ho ensama etiefo timamufo de to yanim yegusu di hu nkobo timamufo si o dabi munkoi bisa mpanyimfo ho asem anu ye kakraba na yewie so ye besa di hu nkobo na yetwa asem no mu kra benye sesei me ahye bedwani a owo Dwabo so ye kai nyina na ye onu DC na ye pa wo no mutiri ho na DC yi beyi na no e wa Hawura Suleiman Hamidu by na no pay mene opanyi eye honorable Dr. Alex Adomako mensa ye mrahye bedwani masachere Afram Plains a Dwabo so e ka ho bie mene na atwetwe nkomo e bisa ne se aso so boy ya de bono no sa na tie na ono so na no ye say e no de my but ensem na ye ka no Dwabo so no problems na do so insecurity ni ade ebi kura ampo say posifo e wo ho sha ni ade e na ye boto ahoma so nti yenka ka ye ho be sesima mienu ye wi a na mrahye no ye ne no emo enkomo ene anope UN wonum General Assembly a wonum eye 2015 ekeka ensem bi ebuomu e the Sustainable Development Goals ebai na sa Sustainable Development Goal yi ne etoso nsia a ye beka ne SDG 6 no echiremu say clean water and sanitation for all naturally say anka be ya ewiasema fa na ba bia esese wo bia nya nsu a eho te na wonom na afe ahonidie ho nsem so etume konkan na nso kopiem e wodrobon so a eno e wo sechere Afram Plains district e wasantebantem a enya saa enete tibamufo a wo ho esu dia frɛ aban ene ne mpanyifo se won beboa na afe wonom toilet a wonom e wo no atete apansam se kuntebe eti aban emra mbeboa mo wabra ensemtwerofo ekopiem e wo ho no na eye edwom ho toilet ba kwa e wo ho a tese utumu sa ye dada pa nanso wasibi nso e won nkyɛn a kebetumi aboa na nkatimamufo enya baabi eja won nan nanso wonyam bieye enam so ematimamufo e wo ho sesei mfikyire enafe enwuremu ena wogya won nan ne obroni frɛ no open defecation no womo ekyere se eyade a ehu payi a wofrɛ aban se aban panyifo ebetumi aba abeboa
toilet ne ka hu bi pa krom ya kakrakai aye kase drobonso agidin etitre ni wonyamfo free hapa nanso ye toilet no so ba konso ka hu se mesida nanso nansa yiti antimi anfa bi anhye ho kire nti antimi anfa bi anhye te se aban se omwa wontwe nani mehwa ne mpanimfo no omwa ne mpanimfo no montwe mo ani mehwa na toilet no so yesre no mo nsi bi mai me ba cha me konwam na kwani o papa na nyame apate na aboa bi so metu ase mewu papa mewu
pacha toilet ne de se de tie na nya kura pampan wo so na se kwa do mo se aboa bi abetena so yanke yesre se nka mbepe aya ne foforo amayeye
se o maye foforo e wo ikira
aya no ya nsusu si enwie nti nye se aya foforo no ti e boa se nko mbe wie ne preku sesi amaye bubu we se na to agu
abisha fanti eye report no a ye call e dobonso ho kakra na ye tin wo de amam no report no wabatementi no ye twa so a chese mo hu problem e wo ho na mrahye bedwani a ogina mo ema secha Afram Plains eye honorable Dr. Alex Adomako Mensa mene na di nkomodi afansem ehu se aso so boy de bono se wo makromo wo ba wa wonfi na nagen a ono eye opinion leader wo ho se ai wonimpa se problem no e wo ho bat wo hyede na watwi nani no etisen ye no mo nkobo sesi ai abusha yesamba mache eba eye Dwabo Ase dwumadi so na emrewe ye kanwadwen de ye kan adwen sene sitie pempempen na yekoye baby ni nyina ye Ghana mpuntuo entina ye share da no paint live on TV XYZ and live on Power 97.9 FM and afi affiliate awodo a mo so makan ho amutie ye ena no pay we de small assignment eja na no ye ko de na masante mantem ena yekopie mu okuma wure mu ko drobon so e wo secha Afram Plains ko issues awodo e wo ho timamufo de soma me PSC okra Crash reporter chief tankers honorable without constituency say ade wonoma examiner ko yebibre yabo akire ama mahwe say toilet no ho nsensem ne nsuo enti mo so ma me maba mo mra hye bedwani yes secha Afram Plains Dr. Alex Adomako Mensa na so eni enti se ne mo so ma me na maba ne nche doc me ma kwa ba de TV XYZ so na Power FM we kanwadwen enti kan adwen akwaba bibi aboko de nanu ye ko secha Afram Plains district no yete na yate no 2012 right 2012 if free ho wona waye mra hye bedwani saa be pem sabre okay enti doc ye ko pie mo ho no waye bidie nanso no na key issues kan ne baby a wombeja omonan a wo hwe distance na any market mu wakora be say 100 meters ndumpo na asai na mile for se wono ye bi o ma sie wie na nsuo akase ye de besi so na ade na ye adwuma no ada ho saa timamufo no kiremu se ha adwen na wo ba ho so awu na umfi wo mo senesitie
na me na atiefo nyina ase na me na masibiem so ma me kwanja se Minkah ma adwen se de su kan ye no hwe se himfa na secha Afram Plains free bae na himfa ne do ehunu saa be hu adwuma yaye emre bi secha Afram Plains no na ye ka kuma ho na ye ti ma ye 2012
okay
2012 no me ne first MP. Na yeti 2012 ye ba 2013 resume office no. Na me ka se from prison no. Na police station eni ho. Na eni market no. Eni ICT. This is assembly community center school. Ena no mapi. Nti no akwa na light ni ho. Police station so eni ho. The Kwame na fa so abema kro no ayi kro na resemble say a district capital.
Okay.
And no and I'm starting. I didn't know.
Satan send our buy and an
also.
Okay.
I didn't know. My buy boame.
Okay.
Let me near penny that commando for so e boame.
Okay.
O kwampi am fast no also and a direct me. It is the kind no or say police station back first. And so we be a ye. It was a force to police station. San say obi ko house ro. It is police station. Light ni ho. The Kwame na first menya light. I say first one team buy 8 months I say menya light.
Na light ni drop on so kro mo.
Light ni the whole district no. Light ni baby.
Okay.
I say first be nya light within 8 months. Say the hon be yakono ama this is assembly staff grade on ba no. Motimi aba. The aba wi a Kwame na first so a e betimi anya a little revenue na support o mo no. E na ma me ne Eric Opoku. Saturday no na original I can say
Minister.
Our Shanto region. To me na ye edwa no. Edwa na dikai no.
Okay.
Nti edwa na ye no, Saturday edwa no. Na toilet no e wo ho.
Mokoto
no toilet no.
Na say tete say na wo
dada bi wo ho.
Okay.
Nti ekoto ye hu say de na be ye. Nti esi ibubu toilet na firi ho. Ni esi agosi be fro. Bada na gase ntu ebu ase.
Okay.
Emu na anchepia na mayor for so by because some social responsibility no. Well, so be toilet am I.
South Forest company no.
Good.
Nti sa my roof toilet no omutu ye base mfie ni.
We say back no omka so omo ye back nche. Won say toilet na ko emi no.
Mono no. And na my roof for there. Ma won say omatro mu din kragu.
But you move for us akoya another toilet because how no say some ye water pump.
Okay.
To support it.
Okay.
And you know we 2 weeks gra no. Say it me bia no. Me na nakasa.
This was which year?
This 2 weeks gra no nakasa. Some am friend me na friend say the bena melody na be ye no say aka pump no basis no.
Okay.
Oma sure no say 2 weeks anu betimi aye.
Wan mo na sure.
Marufo no. Na yakoye firi ho.
Na se mete na ye say former DC no at that time no ka say ono beji nsuo na atu. E na wantumi antu nti na ama aka hosa no.
Say no former DC no okọ
Odenchem right.
Any fan di mama. Onto baba ye ne de owie okọ no be bi. But you say ne de eye me adwuma.
Eye wadwuma. Wadi atum say the nsuo ne de.
Because me na me MP. This is for adwuma. But omonye no me di so bata ho.
So ka district assembly ni ho nti oni district no kita ho die be na makoy because toilet wo mu si ye eburu mfie mienu nipa nko so tete de na okoto ye wa bramo ye market no nipa da so koso eno ewo screen so ye se na osi hu eso nya fe anope etie fo mfa nche ye yi de kire etie fo ne ahwefo se ne esi abubuo ni ade nti number 1 eno no okoto ye but still na mfie bebre e da so ho eti setimamufo no ka se omadi ho yawa de na obeka de afa ho
ense na omonhwe the whole situation here udi mo ya o kwambe so the fan say yakoto toilet ho enye toilet ngwase na muhia there are certain things be muhia ya anya cross bit me
say ya light ya nsuo
ya police station
ya police station bataka baby ani panso on say ehwo ye kuro ketoa enti obi asi ni fie to toilet nko
ya say toilet na any negotiation ya say basic toilet no assembly for she asi ba ko bi o man ntima nwie oni ye odanchem ba ye esi
okay
ena sa toilet nso ho ena maro for nso mai no share nso basic toilet nto mu si toilet ho a but o mu si no aka water betim da ye ne because o man ye no just mere toilet say ukwa no hwi to mu
no ye kire mu de akire etiefo ne ahwefo dada enti de sia no wo na wo kwa ko ye nsuo na na se ye tu nsuo ne dada
nsuo de o matu dada
ye tu dada okay
because me ne nana akasa ma fe maro for no also be within 2 weeks no betim ayamaye
na o ma si edi tanka si so
because o ma bia mame dagomba
okay
dagomba akwa mesi chip compound kese bi
okay
o me na be ye sa boho no
ma
linked ayi to the danimu
okay
enti me nyango bi eno kra no so maybe an will be next month
okay
enti the same maro for no ade je no mati map o mo boa na letter saint of Jesus Christ so o me the buy na maro for no tu boho no da ho but no mo enye mechanize
and
chip compound no
chip compound okay
nti no nse e ho adwuma bia next month with my abi
okay
it is one they can say toilet no yes na old one ho yes new one ho e dey so be so na kwa modern type of
na sesia te say na ye show dey atre ahwefo yi maro for toilet no tumo say si wa che na paint no kra wa ni ade doc ade ntina ye jaya to ama na kasa
si wa che because na your different administration such a way say assembly no iteji hand
na doc ka
omusi bibia da bi omusi bibia assembly dey in charge
but so kwa assembly meetings
but omo authority wo yes so say MP ko as a member uni voting right you can suggest but this you know our power
nti na say we suggest ye say ye mpe ho bibi nye na wono ma atwi o mani ana
so say the member agenda so na o kan wasem but me hu say ade na si wache ti me ne ohina o kro no so no edi nkomo mo ehwe no ma kro no bitna pagya say cause you follow this assembly for nko no ma bi nti nko so
nti say ada ho ache nti 2 weeks
nti ye hu ya no say because maro from ko bo mo so omunye maro na fe no mutima expand o company ni so mba and so much expand company no bo how can o mutima at once
na common fund ahodo mo akakra ba na enu ntumi ntunsu ana
common fund ba no MP common fund 5% out of the money beba this be 500,000 ba na MP 5% ya be say so 5% no na me hwe school fu ahodo be over 1,000 between financial assistance na say uba so hwe the environment no enu ma be na
but we sanitation
sanitation but other side no I didn't hear because we no most of the year no level no e would apart from more every school at 2 crowd every crew no more on level no down Kwame na first meet me raise education level and to me vote say me first year 4 years no na sa to man enye free access no obi a owie bia nhwe school and to me yan say wholesale bia nkura na ko school nyina me twa fees because say everybody access free no free na materning e ko higher education nto obi higher education bi obi okokoro mu ha obi okuta higher education most of them no na hwe
enti sesia no ye free one na yakotu ye nteja na bia ne de ne free ho enti sesia no obi na kana sem akosi sen
de akosi sen me na nakasa no marofo na fran action say by 2 stand with me bie nso no with me bie toilet no na man focus
nano ye call na issue bi aba say wonta amba ho enu ntina as a problem no and as challenges bi wo ho a eba wonhu ne ntem ne ade ye ne market for ne kasae wo hwe nkomo a wonom ne ye boss sie ya akwa te say as one neglect you mo wayi o ma ba me say we read bi online ni other newspapers mo say Drobonso residency MP and neglect you mo
say bia ma ante ye because no ye the private area yo mati 6 zones ekwa dim ti se bia every tools bia me call around tools no say me what other side
aya akwa nkitawodi ne tesan usi form nanti krom ma amanfo hu
me di moto na down me usu ka honya car area ayo moto anti bia me ko da wia zone a me ti moto so ne ko da wia zone the zone bia wo 7 or 8 communities also to weekend bia ko weekend ya also to ko ni nyina ansa na waba the following week no kwa da zone bo ha be 15 communities also to me da ho answer what me we aba and most of them no me da areas bia me do ba bia ade asam bia na ma da ho
okay na say kron keto anom de oni omo enkuta odi ni ye na ye de na Drobonso de a om se MP ehunu
de Drobonso no akwa majority so won say Drobonso fie no akwa ye area wo faka bit ma ko easy
yeah
but we chem na so ko round by 1 month 2 months no na me do Drobonso fie to be can say won si order me do Drobonso fie so humi a krona wa abonde so humi da ana bo ma ba go dimi enye se bia krose kumawu agogo wo do kan nam obi be hu no we na nyansa
se bia na on se anka mmahye bedwafo mudwumadi a mudie ne se se ye hyemra ana wo be kan asem bia ma wonkrofo a anka ne enim ne se wobodwa kane no sa na no mo ye amamra ne ma ho kwan se ye town hall meetings ade ntina wonye bi na woni omo ntoatoa because sankasa de we wo ho a nka bia nka wono mate wanum asem kenye se me ko Drobonso na me ko te ya me ba bebisa wa asem an tina me
edwabo ne ebo but nananom
ota abo ne sen
ba nananom na ehia wo no ma wo se ya bodwa na betem because utimi modwa na nantimetem
se wo betima ka te na se pesa woni timamufo kasa
nanantab no ehia bo so hwe nanane tam mra wo anso wot ma bodwa wo ni rise ko bodwa preko pe Why na ebe ma audience? Dan na so ba.
Central
America. No friend for say. Edwa bomra.
Say parliament to say moko recess a wo de call nto abo bibiri na make say say wo na wo kasa na me pese me ne me man for kasa. Say be na betuma ma wo date.
Say to na make say so na shia. Enti no recently say na so Sunday bi o rezi aye. Do na say offer this inquant me to mbase. Appropriate our friend. E wanna see the share no. And then you ani kro first place. How you district capital. And out of where you know, you got 150 communities. 150 communities.
Wow.
The ones here one. Until the ones in Kwame.
So, you call it Timamufoni be crab free, the go money at the Oma Yanamasa, and I say cry.
But the Gomba one, no, a part of my funds, we are part of the Bonso.
Okay. For your Dr. Alex Adumako Mensa and a Chicken Common. I know I could be more Bonso challenges never when he be a home common and a YD and a Anopay. I would gabas, ye can't drain na dog console at my church. Miss Sama walk on what or no need a womb and a fay a Janabiano was here now to me. The best about a China Barbe. One more a piano so I beko na kwa na yedi amaiti for. Doc, back to you. We need this year a woho Ura Hamidu Suleiman when in intimate saying because more fine pa. Nti ade ntina I say bibi wo ho na a check akra nti ebi mu kra adwen be yo mo se bia montemu nhyada anye fine no ntina we de nam ho na we de so nam ho. Ti say example any ejana bi me gina ho because timamufo ye koya na ye bonkomo no obi atwem a opeso beka bi se mo be de ye sremo ade we ada ho ache DC wo ha MC so MP so e wo ha
de so hu say so bi afra bi kwa timamufo no manage hiye say ene say na kufa do ko na so nko ho ko kro bi a be kan wasem pa ena na yesi but wo ho a say different.
Okay.
Do bonso kro no na say se chafra mpre me ena mass do bonso ye do bonso ene mix it can't.
Okay, back yanko mo twetwe ne so. Enti yeto aso no na ebusuafo betumi de wadwen kire enso aba e wodwumedi na se. Power 979 FM e wo Facebook enti live now de wadwen kire aba. Ye bekan ni nyina e de ama ye call drop so no. Ti se ne yabo no. Timamufo se insecurity. Na no kra ye te ye se wonso kra kronfo kra tai wo kwan no so. Ufi kumawu ba kwan ne de se na esitie no krobie ni kwan no ho. Enti ye ho de se obi tim wo ho sa de a ne na ehu nti ye koye no Timamufo se insecurity akronfo tata omo wo mo do afuo kakra na omkoton kakra na omo ba na akronfo tata omo edien na wo ye de afa ho because we me say wo ka say we na posifo multi police station ya de
de ka no me de was say we raise that issue no na enye nde na insecurity nshi ase na me da police force ase o ma ya de tem bia na no mu hia kwa ye fa so o mutimi bu ama sa no mantimi go down e ko recently the new police commander back Kumawu on yenyina ye na ase and the new police officer so about chief inspector so about the ones to no machia hu kwa ye fa so a betimi calm down but on ba ye no say no man timi si be ye bosumi ni bosumi ni no
say woman na apega ni mu
say ye fa strategy was a way bi a unsi ye aye between Kumawu Kwame na the bonso na de ni si which is a nipa no a mo no bi o mti area ho now ye fa kwa ye fa so betimi calm down enti me ni Kumawu police commander no ehia me ni the bonso chief inspector no ehia
adetira barrier ni kwan so because emu twen a police for me economy free afijase ko afijase ansa na obe free afijase na odu Kumawu no ewu ma utu police barrier but the free Kumawu ko drop so the barrier ba ko kra ni ho ye say police for no akronfo be attack o munti o mo joint kitwe bi a o mo ye ho o mo adwane eja ho
barrier there say police for the tv set barrier nye MP
minim but say wo na wo kire police commander ni say mesre wo me how ni enti momo ame
I say the police commander in charge o me na technical people they were advanced the yenye patrol no ebeba
they say car a police for wardrobe on so ni car
o mo car say
eba da ben
e say asa na o mo use car
they say o mo use car
car no say
a police for no crest o mo ye 5 pe
we place number dey me hu
Timamufo ni so o mo ye 5
yo we meet hu place number no o sheku mu ase the Kumawu betime deploy any police about any time on
people. Drobo sumpo na police for no 10 ene na nkura kese nkura na aka no so e ho security na say nyu.
Nkura no then time ka say you who say who the history of the place. Answer na obi atba ka nti obi ka say na toilet o ka we ya actually drobo so na ya fi fa na e bedo de adu.
Nti ene de ye chen kan no.
It's 100%.
Any police for 5.
Bebe go hu drobo so no. O say ye kam ye happy say drobo so me page drobo so no.
me da say but ubetumi aka ahyebo say edu market days saa time na confronta ba e be patrols no woni assembly ne be kananka wono aye bibi de afa ho say edwada na ankasa e wodrobo so no say na ya na cast ne ta
recently no a menya press team we ba ye de saa de no atwa
omoye patrols
atwa
e wodwada
no edwada ho a other time bia so omoye patrol because omo hu say man for timi ba at ne time bia
okay
nya edwada bia hu say bia hu famous person a wo ba omunim say ye obi na fresh obi ba nya mo be share kwa mo now no friend the share friendly for na me condemn say nya friendly for nko it could be joint people on the ASR until kwa ba na yefa so to me place for that na say yafa ayi for forest funds benefits so no makasa because forest team no mko rura the kwa ye be fa so ya betima arreso me yinam so
nti enhwe ni man ko pem da
be na betimi say ultimate security no ultimate chis ayi am robbers na say nyina at the same day but kwa ba na yefa so a prevent say dey omutimi enye adwuma no and say important.
All right. Ebuja famutie was a Chafran place. Mobra shebedweni Dr. Alex Adoma Komensa and Amoten and Kano. Yet come on bani we doc uko se Chafran place edin yaje ene se kwayo ya de pa. Na se obahwa fertilizer boy edin e ko no timamufo no se o omantumi anu afuo bebre inputs no farm inputs nti say foodie no ye di spray ni ade nyina omantumi antobi eya utama supported the my kwayo se ne be ya be expand because na ye tete ne se ne omasi atiti acreage ni so ne de anhwa na ekomaba
na say ye nationwide aban no na ma no ma boy den na economic situation no na e worse things and it ye kan yen hwe nyese Chafran per se all the country have the same problem.
But my center was a Chafran.
I mean, and I'm just say, yeah, can't Chafran place, and you can the whole nation say economic situation na west. Because no money at all, be a 250 no, and then be a 500.
Until you know him say,
be a 600 no. Send over to matter the end of. That's the situation woman no. And why in the bet me a support to say and say be a muska, munyin. Obi no bet my sa. Say no one ba for man. Grafon to be told man
with NGOs and minimum say only partners be enterdins our so agenda so say senior o constituency near a Greek area no who plan B at the moment to say and say be other support programs in Ketin be able to
yeah plans Pia my link of so many NGO aso moba but omunya ma into my head because say pure ha omo atidi no a no be hu area no mani age ade na wo me world vision for body na be hu say adia ayi outstanding na government bibia nim all communities akọ be bia bo se bibi o ma eminam si
nti se ya
bo ana apata
ana eni utim schools dodo san na wabo ama yesi
school all communities school bia eminam si
che se aban ni sanim MPP aban ba yo o si school ba kokora ma wo
obia o kwanka beti not every one p na masi o ko do bon schools ya masi si nyina ayi for na si GMPC for na this capability
NDC abreso
we ma on pension si
GMP say ya ban
da buyer say da bi ne say assemble no fans me nya 5% na me give 5% no e si sa de no a e no so to access
okay into back to the question 2 years a day ni man sana yakwa abatu we plan say
the plan say me manage chrono na areas ya omuhua de omuhua na ehwe say especially nsuo asem e de ye e kwai asem e de ye ye ka ni nyina ne kwai manfo aye fo nyina no mutimi beton jan se ekwa anim eno ne ade e dem ekwan so se ekwa ba mu a krono mu abi
nti de na wo ye e afa ho
eti kwa no
se MP so ya se utumi eboa na wo lobby kakra na utumi nya ne baba
me lobby pa me aye ma tro ko road ministry akọ president wo me twena ni gina da kwa ye ni ye ho adwuma but bi nya ready yenka okọ fu so road a me na me true me na ye fu so road free the boss called the area me na me for say ye road and it just free say who be question ko be road minister no question how do you lobby him again
nti wo no the near strategic submarine
no what be question important thing then that will you refresh your party to just a question no be say just me first be question because who hwe be I say ye wo be say kumawu agogo they are different from ye class for no e dey na me yem kuro no apeja kumawu a omo de bi twampo kumawu twampo ibi eje so because I'm the only person met my crew. I am in Rose Nina. Okay, and Rose Nina. Nentisa. Na a road behind the chrono. Tama be a quano, would do be ponosono, because when I no going chrono first, and son of I be a And I'm the ones who at my crew.
Okay. Dr. Adoma Komensa. Obasa Kobium 2024. I'm a Kobium. 2020 year to Abano. John Mahamanya votes a channel. Who free said the my votes a perform?
Yeah, Dedicano. Yeah, Kwame and man Bassa. Yeah, but Trabano. Yeah, registration. My no on the phone or danger. Also, the MP4 was 7,000 people room. Already then between 2,200. But the 7,000 people room.
How the 7,000 for free?
From outside Kumasi, VIP bus no back. I would be casual. So to say me Bodia, me Bodia or Chromoso, I don't be Ubu. Still, only the public. The difference about 7,000. Between 2,200.
2016, between 2,200. But 2020 there now.
My brother said 7,000 people. Anything to Utifima, I think will between 4,800. But a question number first one, bet me that.
Is it possible so be to me the past 7,000 free? To say Kuma just so announce I go Ababe room.
Yeah, is an well. Tell me take here. Bus is not by VIP bus ever. A woman bus MPP for. And yet end is for. You only your class.
And I said city shaking mount.
Oh, this time there, they have come back because more people must buy now. In the the best baby. And then people don't buy or denture. On this phone in a buy.
It is a denture Baba contest to I still now sitting in the
I have to set a police station outside my police station. Kumasi one police station says 3. Kumawu 2. Abu 1. Mampon. The Diako all around.
What's that anything?
Me am put the police station ho. Nipa no a omo betcho di no. Because who omo. Na no matrase na tan say omo form group mame. Nti me you said me normal police station. So what I say? Because if you are the mom bia because mom so bi. Me no tan.
Omo yes search our friend planes for.
Omo yes search our friend planes. Omo betcho me di ho. Because oda chan to betcho me di ho. Omo free ho. But omo betcho aba so against me. It was say me na omo got tan say. Okwa atebu a me set another.
Nti na say constituency ni wo ho no. You will timamufo bi so omo so outside the constituency and also bibie ni age say okoku hu omo.
Omo na number na increase here. Your number na new data here.
Say any hu kwan sen ka bibi say ekoso sa.
Na wa becho me di since am becho me di they are part of the constituency now.
Nti am say
it was say won omo. And omo so nya MPP for.
And nti na say we hwe a enye omo fe.
Ye say nti na metibi ya because say go beat me 4,000.
2024 so we win a obetuma win be say.
What? Said
if you imagine now, if we less than 500,000 votes, if we less than 500 vote margin, ubetuma widen no.
Betuma widen. Because nim, baby a moko ya, eye mi nko fo amutu, abi a bibi ntino, okomo musika mo to man na. Ukọ first time ekọ run for thank you to no. Mu me no si omutu ase. Anso na body eni ewu ajiska. Because area no mo ase. Then mistake ya abi a ombetuma ombae no, so no ntase say I don't know, be me mommy police station. Some come on movie. So I said, now they become part of me now.
Wow, it was for a seminar quack, but yeah, the ebetre has say, Doc, me call na yadin come see. Dr. Do foresee Ojina. Echitane to say, Ufri say a time ni.
Patch on the comments with me,
I didn't hear.
Patch on. I am interested both sides. So I am in a contest, and I will be some answer.
But was here doing so.
I don't even to me answer you say.
Bautanity.
But you mean to me answer question be about that. We move forward.
Okay, which are for the comedy ACWA. Honorable Dr. Alexander Adomako Mensa, Udini Medepa, into Meboa, Miss. Although I am Rasho Jedima, Abusha for more such a friend, please, our Santimantemo. You call on your Koya and Hong Kong, and I am Baby. In Comoboy, Ebacos Watwaso, Doc, that I say, so near a train como. Yedibesia, Kawadrino, and when ye Kwame Minkah, Cradra or Twaso, na a fee Yababe Boncomo, Yadamunas. Eti abushia for wadawoma amafo so the messages dey about Dr. Alex Adomako Mensa and na what say you no ebo komo no search am from planes for amotie ye wo anwurofi dagomba ise kura drobonso ene kumawuni ni mpotem no momra so bedwani akasa na amafo the messages ne bi aba na message azeman mahu o messages no na owezo de ne dey aba efua adare say ohwe say tell him to listen to what people are saying na say honorable MP you say tie ne won crofo eka na Florence Danso so de ne dey aba say everyone should build toilets in their house and government to do most important projects and also nadwen a wono so de buy no nka beya o man for NC toilet bi wo won fie Dwabo so matise information centers be bra hodro mo fa jumede yadama se phone lines no ye bie o fra 0204 155-888 Mr. Oba Tew Enyantia Bia 0204-155-888 Honorable without constituency Metras minimum constituents kasa na course ne babai yada sedabama prego engineering say oroma boy ma di dwumade ebremo generator bia wo pe bia no e wo Ghana ha obi aboa generator papa ni fie any prego engineering wo ye ni ye nso a ehwa na ese wo de konti oba installation maintenance ni civil engineering ye general electrical and mechanical services so person wire out die contract fabre wo mo obetuma abram yenko Dwabo so issues and da ye kasa me de number na betu dwa e de amamo. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Africa say Prem Rashid
my tew
yo atama yenya MP before no amuka about the late president Sunday nyambu asende yabakwa bompai
mepacho enya no asem na ye kan anope asem ye kan sanitation issues and Dwabo so for 0204-155-888. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Constituent be ni ofrefri
me free bunsu akufuado hiano pe.
Okay, my yetie we and anope.
TV.
Yes sir.
Me Dwabo so on minimum ho. Honum my the dia edin pao. Wa share constituency I no fufro. Afe na wo ba be manager nsan na aye edimu no. Enye easy. Enti the see e bona baso. Na emu no onke kan ho no onko ne manfo no nchen. Emi se won nia wo mo hye. No nyama o.
Medase.
No e beka se no ade na dwen. Beka so ye bibia ma o.
Mo medase constituent for ejina ho mana so 0204-155-888. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Mentie me o TV ni so tie me o telephone num so won kasa mo fa from rem 0204-155-888. Hello, good morning. Constituent Benye.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, question how did this MP no
Bodi na me hu ba bia free answer Mr.
Bedi Azimai. Na me kasa e wakaso.
Yente o.
Questions how did this MP no pa o question how did this no. You say, oh, she in a seat in infinite, sir. And do boy any before any break. Any MP, the original true because you to be so extra or horrible. Right.
Medase kona for some right. Yene Dwabo so mra shebe dweni ene twetwen komo. Constituent ben e jina ho mai so yi. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, constituent ben e ufrefri he.
Me kete si second takwad eskar katan constituency go gaten constituency.
Okay. My yetie we.
Yo yada wona CPH ma fa wali ya wadar bo Ghana. Ndete ma bre parliament sa kan wani.
Okay, ya cha takwade for.
Yo takwade for wajimondo papa bo bo na baado.
Okay.
Bibia the mene ye womi nyamsi yanka no ko amano wa say. Ebe second takwade ma kata mu constituency. Just short road. Nkwofu junction to Katan junction. Them short road no was almost made 3 years ni. Ya kan wasa ma kan yenye pendiala. Obotu anamon other men. Ya original minister busun so yeti on ka. Ya manala onces. Won bo pendiala.
Mate.
Ya si jaka we ko podru.
Mate bedase emreni ho ono so kan problem e de achebe second d ye baba ho enche bia honorable without constituency baba be pimo ho na mene ma baba twetwe nkomo last caller wa ho ye ahoma so mene won twetwe nkomo constituency be ni una ye last caller.
Hello, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Mbajo na to say
me ho ye pa na udi di say fa na free
mbajo ya fla me Mustafa Yakubu ko da fi secha from place Pumtia
Mustafa secha from place fa poti na free Fumsia, okay. I also say, minimum MP at Dinkomo.
Hey, MP, as someone can idea. Hey, no problem. You now to one now. Dobosu. Hey,
also Dobosu, one I Dobosu.
One the follow you kind of back. I don't know. Because Fumsia, she knew.
Fini Funkia. And I will pass the Japan place. Obia Quatra FM station, Roboso, and you're about to go and district to know. That's a wood to honor. Now, I want to know also Bamukan. You know, about Mafaka free, Robosa Koisa, to Jeria, to Mepakasa. About Mafaka free, I will go to Tuntum. You know, anytime we are district in Nantimusa, I shall that. Every campaign time, I know all the moto, or whatever unity. Not all the moto now. Now, who can see from place, moto, but not for car free, Robosa, Mepakasa, but not for car free. From Abutantri to Tuntum. Now, who can see about the motor now? Over the
medase monko so ana mun hwe TV XYZ na mun tie Power FM na tembia no bibia moma ye no mo enkasa last caller kwata we did say na free hin
acha me kasa free robanzo
we did say
yep Benjamin
mo empia kasa
me kasa free robanzo ye from
Benjamin tie me o telephone no mo empia kasa wadwen ye o say
madwen say MP no some of Kenya no kroni.
Adentia.
Say or mine or the bonso hene kwa buja say. Omrani ni na eno Ghana on church parliament no or no fama tuya oma. Enna afi so. Or no or baswa. That's what ba town no. That's more kan say. The bonso fu piskasre no nam backpass no ko. Onu bi shia da o do bonso ha opa mu musano ampia wo teswa wo lead 2002 ama 150 na wo so no wo se wo dan kem no ba si lipa no wo so ba si bi nti ampini de niam a wo ye do bonso de e wo so office mu bi ba
o se anya do bonso kwa na ye asachara from place
eno no wo pa busam kura se nyina wo nko ba bia ama dobon so de se no de di ya papa toilet ya wo kan toilet bi ani ha school police station na wo kan o buy na police station si wo former DCD ni si
okay
anya wo no nti empini de se student katia ma nhwe an ni free so say kim ama fofra ma nti no bi si dobon so ya e din ni ere e bedru ho
asemo me cha drop so fo nyina me da se Rafo say last call aba okay me pacho constituent be ni amanfo hawo asemo hello we did this and free you
hello
we did this and free in pacho table telephone na free radio no ho
the pacho the friend Michael kasa free drop on so
hey my entie when am empia kasa
yo said MP Shafa Akasafa no now then will be done and some fact of it what in about class will be 2012 to big toilet mobile amodi money baby who you know wow right to say
paint na wa na me bisa se adi be se mfie se wo ho amunya nkoso yi
me say but that was the kwa no na wa no ai wo ho no na say ye ya ne dada na wo ho no
da be foforo no ko na me kan hu paint npo wa
foforo ache almost just a fan say ko be mfie na je enwotwe kwani ana timi esi wo no musa na wa ya mafi na ye babele wo mu ye toro tini wi ye no nsu e wati to odan chem na mo mutu sa nsu no wo mutu ya ni ni papa ni fo bi o se de yo no mo di apo egugu eye sa tukumu a nsu di fi mu aba no akire eni ya fa wi to meet dia ase be ye pray to one se di ye o ba do bon so in fact e ha de bon so na ye kakaka to we kro kese as a district capital na se wo ko re se toilet ni no wi e na se wo ko adum ebi ni ho nzongo omo ni toilet wo ko kese mi ade bebiri ti wo ko ade betin na wi akọ toilet bi school there ade betin so for ba na toilet go ade betin na bi buga and mo bi ja no no se do bon so fo si wu no no ase be no ti bi kai
Wa hwe the marrow for ebesi and I'm here with screen so paint the crowd wa I think say 8 years so can odika because we paint na wa mom here TV so no
you know agwagwa ye no uba kro ma fi mu akwada wo bia be taxis and transfer kra no wo buja ne say MP na wo na wo ka so ko kira wo tibi kira wo ese ha na mo ne die wo na wo
emergency Mate, minim say nipa bebre mo amutie me information centers for Dwabo so ne Dagomba ne nekeka ho. Ya temo ha nyina ya besa aba ho biom na ya ba behwe. Asante mantem na fe bono mantem nyina enche ya beba ho ntimo de mo ka ba ko mantom ye mo MP akasa na mo so mo yi na no. MP no ehwe ye nsesi enti minim say ono so take note na ono so ne so ye bia waye. Prigo engineering na Roma ye nkone nkoto generators papa electrical engineering won bebo ho. Generator de ehwa na papa ni gu obi aboa. Na 0505 741 540 0505 741 540 hwehwe wo amasaman stadium kwano so a ye affordable housing any din hwe ni mo kai say din Prigo engineering generator for no no papa no Dr. Solak wo Solak natural clinic osayare a ebi nso form no obi afa yare no wotu ase deku no okone baby oba wuntumi nwo say bia wanam ho problem aba ho center aba ho na say bia nema koye wo ho mesrew ese na naba na ne gienti na ko Dr. Sola ko betuma boa na wa ma wedro be ma nkwamwa no e wo fom ana se ugina so a udisi ni ana oda ayaya Dr. Sola ke de emema bebri e bono emra ne se doctor de oye mema doctor wada wo ma prostate enlargement ya de ekum mema ti prostate no kokoye check up ko na si problem ho de etini a wo de try Dr. Sola for the last time obo se eno ano no yare ne de doso nti ofre na waka wo de e de akere no obe direct wo ye wo Kumasi Kentin no ye ne Shell filling station ne di hwani mu wo Accra ha hwehwe yen e wo Harvard Senior High School na chi wa pe e wo kokomlemle ye wo krom finfini pe Royal Castle Road ne so wo behu yen ye da ma 0553932631 0553932631 wo fra Dr. Sola ke betumi ajo so na bibia nso atumi akọ de ama kaswa for hwehwe yen e wo kaswa Old Market second bus stop wa and I'll be here overhead wa Kaswa for Central Region for Manama ni Mumbra Dr. Sola Corner so ye free screening Monday ebeya and free screening munkora munko pebi 0598 170770 0598 170770 enche ye ne Dr. Sola ke bidin komonti obecheche ni mamu yipa ama won so watumi ati ase me sorry so happy birthday kesen koma Farouk Beu ewo eye service primary school ewo Bema camp o ma me se odo pa anya asem keto Nyankopon tu nkwan nemu o ma me Inspector Amanda our Ghana Police Service headquarters ena wo chire mu se o ma happy birthday Farouk Beu wo eye service primary school happy birthday kesen koma Corporal Mami Efia Nyamikum yetani mu se efia papa bi wo Accra regional unit regional RDF and so no Ghana Police Service wa Corporal Mami Efia Nyamikum aka efia papa bi or therefore say Nyankopon hira pa na onto wonkwanem we so Natasha Ekuamo atin chitam ene your birthday wo papa awo ye correspondent wa Shaman Tema area ho abachitam ne baba Natasha ene enso ye wa woda papa so do pa Nyankopon hira mi di PS okra ensam no do so anope course amanya easy but ye bekoso aye yanya kasa ye besomo ne de ye besomo a crash reporter chief tankers honorable without constituency madam say sabre ye ne Dr. Sola kentwen komo na impes kakakra nwe botom ye wi a Kwame Minkah oman na bodwa Ghana die nti na ofri say Ghana e call wrong direction anope ye no obedi nkomo twen yesisi
doc kwan komo
me da se me ncheti for hefo nyina biem papa ye ncha se fri no ma no I say oba se poma what na condition aye adwuma na Kwame we to be about 6 hours now sorry it more na what na watch na on so kum chicken na sakokwa ye wo fluid bo ma maronim if any who ntwi I say lubricated cover but what na watch na a movement na kwa less no ubonsa afedie what time no movement there less na see happen ubonsa afedie e wa sha se tipin I don't tipin say who necessary to the bone marrow no be settle on say movement here less I say what dey ensure say a froko baby na fe wodum pressure pump no na settle I won't say say no so settle abenya gap and say space e bibia ni ho enti social say egu na awone ba molecule find molecules no ebe find their way to occupy such spaces no because bibia ni ho ebe sa say apa na sisi na na say baby a no backbone no afayo hinhon wa eni yo yaw no eni ya na wote no wow asa temu da ba amina branch bia no da sorry na titutu eni pamro yes David why
what say wo
nyina say da yem it is to know esa so da bone
wow
eni kwase basa and not to pain capsules and not to pain ointment to pain yes ebetu who pain ade fa ne yaw bia Kwame na nseme ko bobo Tuesday sana me ba na me sime ko bobo dangweshi so ka dangweshi otukona na e ba
na no ne akere fo ba ubobu akire no
na me to dangweshi man time bo ne ye na bo ne twa na mpa if you see me born, I mean, I'm so edupa. It's one of the gram.
The form.
Na me twiste me knee ebesi me ankle.
Wow.
Esa mint me nyina so. It would tables what shall see 80 pain. Football be 80 pain. Obi food you to 40 pain. And I say during act no home.
Obi go for wo bi.
Mo.
What to say? The 9 twiste.
Twiste.
What do you to say?
E ba sa bon safe no wo 9 baby twiste no. Na ho na na him asoti him book no door for more my no why him na afen won ya wo tutu na ajeba woni na ko to gere so ya wo ya na empobi sebe e de bandage atchere nai
wow
ya o ma me mpanimfu a e be ka say wo de bandage atchere nai sanse sasabro no aba emu ye ne ja emu tutu no kwam hwe new cap no on say your new cap on say your new nanka so on say offer long bone free fancy tie ni muba no shemu no and you dey free study from new no akofom and a cap nice him say and that's and your muscles any tendons a connected cap no emma bone no and your tissues and I say honam so kata ho obo more twisting new no ama muscles na wo ho no move out of place and ho to chima and na krobia ba ho and na twist it enti no dey be bandage abanage ne nine
wow
anya sa wontimi nante obi tie me ono ne de ne de na chika se na fini sisi no bepe na chika se no da bia je so shefet on se wade bo no ma tubu an wo hye ebra ho ne ya na afem yesa wontimi nante etire bia no da bia aso artificial support so wan fa bibia
afem se eche
emia on se fini tie no eba be se ne sisi no emu ne ye tutu no enna na chika se no nso no ewa ono ma na agiagu wanyini so beka ho eji so says ade be ye fit as a tube no ne boa ho ne se wontimi nante enkosi da ben ne fa ne se time so e se da biaja na se YouTube no na omuko a ye be da ye e be da nije beba e be sa na what yawo ade e fa ne yawo ye ntine se yawo na Kwame wanyina solution ba solution e simple solution tu no asa the pain aka ho
tu
na the pain aka
what I can guess them na te no and a pain to pain
wow ebe to pain
yes
ebe to pain and na software will preach what's na 7 hours
that's right
sisi no use on sisi no Kwame she on say your upper bone your lower bone and na discussion center more na software preach agent na so koba no na question airway originality one is that to do with age and to help papa no more 70 years pensioners na sisi no mu adry and as sisi no two bones start catchy
wow
e ba say the moon e brilliance moon na yekro or for now what yaw e wo sisi nim e ba say papa preach praise the Lord mas hallelujah praise the Lord hallelujah praise the Lord
ajo dey
kema sisi na lock so for work we anointing na service no sisi na lock team movie to no anka say hia yare sa
na prayer warrior bi
sa what na won nas watch
bompire
bi ka banku am penny mutu na anya no obi kura ye gobe no beans no o sase na jo wonu mo tente gina tenten enu gobe ni mu sa afre na jo be say 3 am no eto now ansa na ben ye koto adie eti we time na water say na fe ogina na so no de nensa ekoba no agye sisim e na agye sisim ko to dwom eti ye na ya etutu no one Kwame solution say to pain capsules na 2 in 1
okay
one all the ointment na e massage the affected area na say all the ointment e twitwi baby o ya no fancy ko to dwe na for ointment twitwi so mame o wi a wonwie na for no to pain capsules na akọ inside identity 2 in 1 Here we Kwame. You fa a male albino rat and female albino rat. Who see mom you free and a man so you free. So when Tana Gans the Padian Epe. And they share that a ma back what a share. Yanni create accident. A monia injury only go to them. And they pick almost when you because old age. That's right. As in the rats and almost often or Nancy so good up man. Nature's a kusi one. Or bass or tobacco, no hameso or tobacco as a movement is slow. And I feel you say, yeah, shady billion. I feel pest saponins, alkaloids, where your steroids are, and where about compounds are, or herbal medicine one, Ghana honey yano, your pickers are ingredients. No, and I did not create him one. And the pickers are the idea to put ointment, and you treat 1 and 9, and 1 trepa. Money or examine almost say, yeah, 5 days in Hadia. You say, Abuana, not all Bassa Brewana. I feel to Kawaka or Abuana. Wouldn't see a problem Kakodi or question to Kakodi and Pomeran Pano or Trasa or Beman Kwamasebe, young youth, Bemampo, Sebe, and maybe may come one and make it. Nothing Abuana make it true. Pain now what's an FO. Inference saying, I guess a bear man or bar. When you ask Tissie. What you don't pay or back pain, I yell to who and some was sorry. Or without me sorry. Nachika said to know what means sorry. What is that to pain ointment and massage and which mama see a pavia. Now I'm to pain capsules no aqua inside. Not inflammations be an as a crooked beer inside aqua inside and for the amount. Come heaven say Siciano a cabum. Desk on na a concert containing tapping a bakwa a what to pain capsules name. The Abana said, a canary friend is mitosis now. A produce a desk na in on see where and tear no dorsum. It's now we cause science proteins a powder tissues. It's more now we should to pain capsules no echo inside. Never grow back that desk no. A basa see a power Sisiana 2 months committee and I feel a beton temo. Wow. A bass and it's a fede yard for you. And to pain capsules and after to pain ointment, your body man say a better to pay. Kwame, you in Sugu. A my you know. Now, first, yes, and 2 more time, so also a Republic Day, something there. Also, 62 years. 62 years. Saturn now. Saturn now. There Mamma and Yawono. Mamma, the Yawono. It's your generation, Saturn. Saturn, I said, our bar. Not a man in social, and one so to home. Hush, no, or 2 or to be 12 years. And how was what 12 years? Udam Kroma Kraha. Why knows what 12 years? I come. No, what the point? Say, send a side and sweat. Why no time? Corner Conon so shall someone elite. You be best quite ready. At Jenny Hall. Ain't Yanko Price. I might say, I dear for the pine or better than I back and my heat. Also, Kwame. Bearman Saka Zipman capsules. Nessa be I didn't bring chain. A muya ding. Na a coho. Neba. Kwame had him say, also go school, no so car friction. That's right. Surfaces on your A. Physics, my view. I know, but me a course science. Go course science on your A. No, me said I'm pep me see. Yes, Kwame, and now good ninja. Kwame, oh, say a car friction. One car cry, one ball crown. Yes, a bitch will be my his no a 2 hour. Wow. Heat in the Sabi Panya and a cosu, nature him for and my heat bow. Na sa heat ni 2 hour. And to a ban of cotton so sham one more bono, his had the free. Na bear my audio 2 minutes, 3 seconds. Tim Kaja, a basa when him Kwame, Francois Boka BBA, I settle hotel quite 1,005. Maybe I settle we was what bump cantina dear, young Kajangum. Now, Ubi Jano, first round, now bones 59 seconds. Eba, that same idea. I joke to Baska cana or for wine. And me to pizza. Game na yebono or to pizza. Fine, Adum, and then sorry be a money. A best I soon. As I wouldn't say, Eddie and Mzika Kamagana. Or Bansi and Fort, who won't be a craniano. There won't want me for me. Any quasi bassa. It's not Zipman capsules of Bejasso. A ZIP zip. Bearman a beer zip, and a mayor be a hill. Let's know what's that. It's a Bemo beer zip. Nasabi, I did peer from Abeduma. Now the old beer zip. Champion from Ma. Nekon Coho. Fine, Adum, Unya Zipman capsules. Was a panya. What better than where panya went better well, and yet demonstration. Yeah. And your car accident, and your swasam, your panya do her, and then you never. That's right. Me say what panya with never, and then you never. This year, not more me. Panya na koso. No, is suka credit. Not best dear Momuano. Na fe pillow na ekobonkum nifa. Near bon samrane. Sane say, na bema won sanka panya, a bear new. Yours, Babaka, Ajakum, yours, Mr. Kwame, the Kwamon, yours, Sasso, dear senior, Tim Kaja, yo, not best money, Massa, Zipman capsules, was a panya.
Nicholas say
odete.
Now
some cassette man you know man. Your telephone number is
also Nicholas over to protest. Also the yourself.
Oh,
Nana yes.
Dabio. Simka where you two where your na best na.
Ah okay.
It's na here be yourself. 2W2. And yourself.
Your numbers.
Your telephone number because you put for my na yen nkomo. Your MTN no 0245 0245 61 6028 0245 61 6028 0245 61 6028 and now say Airtel no enso ye 0261 73 62 63 0261 73 62 63 0261 73 62 63 Kwame eye pangai
obate den
sika Kwame
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 Ga West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah. It be old cargo. Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always free, fresh, natural, eggs, mineral, water.
Still got it. Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
People with your sovereignty, with the power you have presidents in parliament and so on, you cannot discipline your leaders, and you are relying on IMF to come and discipline your leader. That is a statement about us. It's an unfortunate statement about us. If our leaders are indisciplined, it is our responsibility to discipline them and not the IMF. If our leaders are reckless, it is up to us to throw them out of power, not the IMF. Ghana became independent more than 60 years ago, and we should be guided by the principles which underpin our struggle for national independence and stop this stupidity. We've had enough of this stupidity. Why? Small trouble in Ghana, and then we are rushing to the British to come and solve it for us. There are some of our politicians, they made the British High Commission their second home. Some of them, if the American embassy doesn't endorse something, it doesn't exist. Let's end this stupidity. The answer to Ghanaian problems is in Ghana and is with Ghanaians, not the foreign missions in our country. The answer to Ghanaian problems is in the hands of Ghanaians and not the IMF, and certainly not the World Bank. I've heard some people say that we are going to the IMF because the IMF is going to give us $2.5 billion so that we can straighten things up and so on. Now let us assume that there is $2.5 billion for us to go and collect. I don't believe that. Whatever will happen will be based on negotiations which have just started.
It is a negotiation, you know. Sangosi, baby, I share any Muslim Gosia, near a day. Not 2 billion, not 2.5 billion, say 3 billion, say 5 billion impon share, near a day. Kwasi Junior, managing editor, inside newspaper, and at that war, Arise Ghana, a year, Bedroom Casa, Children Media, or Moya, or Nato, a one cry ha. Oho empopoya kakra ne aton kakra e de akyerɛw speakers no bebre bekasa Professor Gamel e bekasa yenim se eye Martin Pegu o no so ye mranim ni ono bekasa e kyerɛ eye emra na kwanya hodo ayewa ebesi na ye nyini a emra no so enhwɛ se sa akwanya no Ghana fo benya ho emfa so ono kra de odum pembe so a wo se ne no asi adwafa eno ma ekoso ono kra ka se kende be hia krampo se mampanyin na na adoda nkwa agufado akaba na ode na adwuma ato one na bedi eche Dr. Mamadou Baomia it is some way na buy but ye de sasem no e bata eye nanu CDD wo mo hwehwe mu wo koye ye kire se ye ka Ghana fo du egu dem a emu nkro e be kire se ba bia Ghana de nani a kire no entwaye na omo mbebo am ye di san komo yi e mpanimfo yi some of Frimpong wo ye editor in chief Ma Republic Press newspaper. As always, Obana Nijaba. Papa is the who not have done the daddy there with Haitian, Arise Ghana into a leading member, Emma Arise Ghana, or Steven Kwame Atta, or something executive director, Emma Governance Watch. Eja Steven, yes, you walk Aquaba. That was a biblical allusion. Don't mind me. Good to see you. Eti, once I was a book jumedi ho, wadwen jene unsusu ye de memfa nkame ye. Yenko eye enkomo no so intentive say ebrane de dodo na na ekọ. Na me sha say free offering pon. Me sure say wutie Arise Ghana forum no. Speakers na hodo de na no moka. It's not different from the CDD Ghana for aye. I just say baby Ghana ye de ani a che no. Ghana for do na ehunu ne say entwaye ye sika sem toto ye IMF ye say ye de ye ho to no so ahwe ani mu say obeboa ma sika bi mpo aba o man mu na anu ya aban ye say wo kwa akobọ bosia na o de boye ntre ha aba adwuma fo ntre ha say bosia no ya makwan e o mrahye bedwafie amia nko omo ma nko bo a wan hwe ye ntimi ntwe o muka e de ne kafa ba bi o man ne de nani a kire
yo Kwame se meda wase IMF in Shishe Yadihu Nkomoa to a very large extent. Mr. Prati Kasano or Kasembi fa a year penny for in respect of discipline. I said there be a just institution be free baby. No, I bet sharing. I bet share the abbey at me because it appears leadership Nanka sent me and to Tomuniama ye. And Usha IMF in Shisha and yet a bind way pet. And they or mine acquire IMF. Intina, so many times the analysts a general analysis of IMF situation, no, and even the outcomes of IMF. We share over the period, election year, send you blue sika, we run to IMF. You be say we balance on credit. It be say credibility, whatever it is. Bottom line is say, I say intimi manage your affairs. Inti ye jai mudia. We've gone to Parliament. Akoshi Shemra say, yen kapi sika yebedi election year. But the last election, say a buy sign call Parliament. Eko chair say, ankaye mom kwa no spending beyond that threshold no, because of COVID-19, any Ukraine and same. Inti IMF assembly there, ukano I say wafasi enenti equal because even era omampeni dada President Roland why President Mahama President Mahama prescribing one of the solutions to government ese bebia eniema edru bebia aban sika sem hihye edru no yanko IMF a nature say yen sabesi form so who say cyclically yen pennyfo no ehwa na obia eniche IMF is the last resort. Fine, we are members as a member of the fund, but looking beyond IMF, is it a case say, and there IMF, we are not going to get more than 3 billion from the fund. When I make a choice,
between 2 to 5 billion. Our economy no answer yet make so.
Okay.
If that means 2 billion cry minimum.
Yenya da be na size da be na size kan kran so eba. E ya asem.
Ye di nkomo.
Na you go so nkomo these are just the beggarly state of the whole thing. Yenya ndu ba bia kra. What you say da be na size kan eba. Inti ye wie a na ye free fund ni mu a. Ehihye be na ye di gu akwan mu say yankasa asoman da bia but for homegrown policies and all these things. What happens to all these policies? Me linking it to the CDD, we know. Share every Afrobarometer report about me as a journalist. Me who say it is a verdict on Abambia Oteso, and I believe that these polls, any service, no, one of the ways that the ordinary man is able to exercise a franchise in a particular way as an endorsement and as a rejection of abinu the way or the yen. Secondly, I believe this polls so a way you timidly collecting data for evidence-based policy decisions. But normally, said opinion polls, what we see is that two sides. The only sides are the elemental almost taking over our posts no political parties. No magic posts now. We say, oh, okay, when I hear the verdict of your administration, so we could have done better. 2019, I think a similar poll was released. Emma, the NDC can say, oh, because of polls here, abino and money home if elections were held, sa edanoa. Anka opposition party may be winning. But you call about one and Yamafu for any AC. Until what I'm saying is that for the sitting government, such polls should inform you. Sometimes who say CDD, sir, Afro barometer polls we Kwame, and your question 1, 2, 3. Sometimes only Baku they can spend about an hour with the person. Until say unya full reports ne kaya say it covers a lot of areas. Education.
Yeah. Sure. As a matter of fact, many CDD penny for Bako, Ekasa, Ahmachibra, a shade Jumedian as Rocher say, a Jumeni ho, Ketasane Proye, Yesika Samantu, and Oka, a Babe and Predator. Nina and Seme Domano, E Levy, say Omugusu Jituma, as Omunin Messi and Ghana for the Dona engine to buy and
only Adia Bakwa make us say because your leaders know they don't take these reports seriously because anka we introduce policy be cry e-levy whatever it is cry no sometimes such institutions yenye amount for agentry say asitine no muti sen at this point, policy are introducing saying that a beba. We don't just go and say, oh, my no watching. Okay, you can't levy ya, ya, expectations. What you say? Oh, yes, smart, no, not amount for
you, your IMF.
Oh, yes, smart, no, not amount for so. Yes, smart. Won't send you for fire 18 BT. Levy me nyanti send your mo cano. I say, me say, me who ya. So I will go on the same way. Of course, right? Yeah, because naturally we'll be everywhere. Try to say avoid taxes. Into what I'm saying is that instead say a buying would be dismissive as usual of such reports. Almost share their reports because a verdict on the current leadership. Okay. A verdict on their administration. It is the voice of the people. It is one of the ways yedi developed countries yetimi hourly poll just 1 hour opinion
approval ratings
what you say and they take such exercises very serious.
By hard and serious.
Yedi political football. Oh, when I say we money into yenya kind there and 2024. That is all the leaders are looking at the next election. But the issues another report in Swaba out from the statistical service senior police for
ademudie ketasese project
yedi report in yedi kind trust and and then eventually we run to all these institutions say come on Kwame, we can do better.
Steven mama found baby or this year and one year finale Arise Ghana forum no so kakrabe batam because it appears that the Arise Ghana year and rano and one a CDD SFA adanedi sign and 70 pemo you have solution so but I mean
me da sibim na me fan chema ahwefo na etiefo mu ehwe etie anopai na Minkah say baby ayadri I mean I don't think say won here say agi say
obema on no so kakra mama
osofo na ebe ba be hye won kom baby ayeko ana baby ayadru na offer Afrobarometer report no kra na wo hwe it's clear say about 75% of Ghana for in that report indicated say for the last 12 months economic situation has worsened. Now even asking again further on beside now within the next 12 months ahead of us, how do you see the economic outlook? 50% have no confidence in this.
Economic management team.
Exactly. They have no confidence. Say in the next 12 months, because Abayankasa, even on our approach before the IMF, say they are not sure until any positive outcome, maybe side engagement with IMF, we should close our
approach Ben how can want them.
Share Nema mo catch before IMF penny for be bedroom room. Now I was even surprised say as of Friday notice about say buying ama kwan say omuni IMF for ebeshia. By Monday IMF for pack bags abedroom room, which means that they were only finding ways to inform us because of our position we take here ahead of 2016. And I was shocked, but fortunately or unfortunately, Grofona be pure kruma and they are gone, right? But near Amy Wanwa Kakrani say, Besine, a bind to me for communication beyond the two dry say, yes, I am for. Your proposals are the core. I get worried because in 2015, Emra Ghana called IMF for such an engagement. Before then, there was a friend is a conference be a course who was sent. Your friend, political parties, economists, and Niama who be Ghana echo. And he said, say, be here more dear for IMF for what? And one yanya a dinner debate. Nti omutina see a developed document I think it was Christine the Senchi consensus. Nti that document no aban any IMF penny for ekwa akohia na enim say document no mo dey call ama IMF wa hwe kwan wo betumi afa so aboa sa policy document.
But you see critics on that point now will make it.
Yes.
Especially Utie Kwesi Prata. Yes. Inference and they be draw free nasem no hono say sa adwena ekukudam abenfo ekwotena dem ekaboy omukruche gu krata so no na ya gasa yentimi implement it without IMF.
See, I am not endorsing yen rituals before the IMF consistently. And yes, me endorse it. But Kwame, is it not better to even know what we are sending there? Now, yen to Minkah say, "Adi we are would you kwe? Would you kanu kura di buy nya di abeboa?" You made an inference. Say Gabi say here between 2.5 and 5 billion.
Yeah.
Say IMF my 5 billion in there. That's 40 billion cedis. Why? Over the last 2 years, we've spent over 200 billion cedis. What? And then why? I say 200 billion I spend here. This is what we use the money for. Now IMF come out 4 billion to spend over a year or 2 years. What do we expect again out of it? And you indicated again, say, you can say loan here at parliament, say I'm passing, and you idea bit to media to your workers' salary. Who offer loan no? Actually, allocations near a buying person or this as a Canadian salaries and count.
Yeah, quite.
Yes. So it simply tells you that they are lying to us. Because yes,
that's why you too.
Yes, me American say this a buyer. Say a buyer can say.
I mean, if what the only way but to abontain, I'm here debate.
Yes.
Exactly.
There are so many things that echo. Look, sa loan agreement now. Over memorandum are buying akasa edika loan agreement no de by parliament. Abanji to say as of between January and December last year, investor confidence omo foreign investors omo economy no, they were at about 35%. By close of 2021, at Tiswa about 16%. Which means that a lot of people have pulled out of our economy. Now, as a foreign investor, I be investing in our economy. If the person is pulling out, that's what dollars. What this government is simply looking for is how to mobilize some dollars and put it at the Bank of Ghana. Send us to be a core, Nippon Edinisa Buma in the dollars, not the core. That's obviously what it is. Now, say I see some 1 billion and a 2 billion to Bank of Ghana. What happens to that money? After 6 months, we've depleted it. And the worker import cover, we are less than 2 months. It's clearly every economic effort binding to Nina from the beginning is gone down. Look, in 2017, we found the same Afrobarometer reporter. We say in 2016, the confidence in the economy and the management of the economy had dwindled. Now those governments obenya some goodwill in 2017 because a month of fee said there could be some improvement.
Goodwill nature and home.
Yes, because a month because of Niama Okayas and Obegia Abang. Now, UPFA 2019 report of the Afrobarometer, even though Ghanaians, there was a decline in the expectation in the Akufo-Addo's government, it was about 52%. And Omoka said the economy was heading towards the wrong direction. Nini say, over Ghana for 10, Nipa 5, SEU, BBI Kone, Enye. Now sende, over Nipa 10, na Nipa 9, SEU, BBI Kone, Enye. It simply tells you that the confidence has waned completely. And I wouldn't be surprised, say, BBI, Jina, before the IMF on economic conditions. That is what has brought us where we are. Because the ordinary Ghanaian is living the consequences. Look, so we are Ghanaian, and I know every Ghanaian does that. The cost of living, sika kakra wukita wudi to niama ebi akomodo kakra obe to ID. Those days, yes, those days because there was a little laxity. Nti unamna akono utumito bibi kakra de shewano. Say you are looking for something to solve a hunger solution. Nti ube to ade a ube diegu yema ebe check ansa na wasa.
Enti to akono de bi.
Minua. Bi so mo mutong sa akono de.
Utimi to akono de.
Enu ya de.
Say bia utika uti trotro.
Upe
fuck you right here. Yes, fuck you.
You can't buy it anymore.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Wow.
I mean, you and sema obia betimi a dispute.
But my must even you.
Yeah.
Now it's a major say utimi to akono de.
We are all measured.
We are all measured because the level of income is to me support here. And Kwesi Pratt made it known yesterday on Arise Ghana's forum. Say Ejumaye for sika omoje. Nipa neji sika no kura yuya at the end of the month within 10 days sika na sa. So you ask yourself, how are people managing? E kwa ben so nti say issues of bribery and there Ghana Statistical Service, it tells you the kind of system.
Was it cost 17.4 million times?
And what even shocks me, the consistency at which the judiciary continues to feature in such a report. Because the judiciary is the last resort. Say, if the confidence in every sector of the economy, every institution has broken down, you expect sanka judiciary there as G or minor as C. They have consistently featured in the report.
If you say,
and I'm surprised.
I mean, judiciary, if you say, I want to attempt any cost.
Exactly. Because say, even say a mampeni asorenas or say ono there to trust them no beye. Because you know the state has power over any citizen. They can use that power and abuse the power over any citizen.
Right.
And they say, who name say who Johnny every state who be able to me a Jew cross a parliament and Jew. I just said judiciary. That's all copy on one so corruption. Where are we heading?
Okay.
And we would expect that the leadership of the judiciary will be concerned, and we should have seen say there's a conscious effort. But consistently we are featuring.
Very well. Problems in the year to about on crap house Median so quick one. Ghana Christian University College, Minkah former Mesrawa, Asia Ponson, Betima and Titiaho do a Branian show, accounting, public health, and a health information management, Sinica, entity and so yeah, the mount, Ghana Christian University College, and then graduate Ami, and wanted here, when you South Human Resource Management, Electrical and Electronics Engineer, almost say, Yenim say. From why a danger into bar, yen quite a bit my faso, na yet my bow, now wet me and your santity be. I think so. A young check a can ye demo yet or sumsu and they show Musarabaya. That be when our Juma be a wabra ukra, wabundi krata, over dance as you know Eddie. Or may weekend regular courses and I feel so sandwich courses. I bet for 10 videos so yet also the church and my dear come now watch your wabundi krata to me. Aquanim. Omo campus no ewo at a year. I'm here. Adenta Dodowa Quantum Porn so from 0204 069 583 and 0576 533 307. Ghana C was say advancing excellence and transformational leadership. From Paul Mamma on chain, Wabra Mema a year ma make gifty Mawusi Penua or Kaike Central. Lydia double message or I will say Yaminkos Wensha Wabra would you 50th birthday. Happy birthday to you. From Paul Meba also. Yenim problems. Ya tenka and krata. To say the kind research I hold oba. E ya hunu de empenifo kre wo kruma e de ye. Ye tia ye say ka problems no. Ye intima mu fo ye nya den. Say the be empenifo no betu etu anamo.
I mean say ye India yeah input here limited. Ye beti.
Oh really?
Oh yes, ye beti ya ni say ye be kasa. Ye be venti spleen on the government. Na ya twa kosi say about to be medru, and then we would exercise our franchise.
But you see, from Paul, I raised the citizenry point. You know, if you say, and I'm Martin Pebu Mrenimini, what I say, okay, constitution in one, and even Miss the twice, I can say, okay, UN Charter on Human Rights, Ghana, and such as here. Akwenya ni bebre boda on enwoma ehia ya ebe ma yetum pon Ghana such as here ye mra pon article 13 ne no nkro no ba sa no ma we nyina hyehyem ene nkora e wo suku omunya aduane endi omunya aduane se de be ye omo ho beto omo ni nyina ya akwenya ya lesi wo constitution right to education akwansidie ne se ye ni aduane. So what do you mean by yetimam for yetimnya bibia?
What else will you propose? What I say? What else would you propose? To say an institution, to say Rise Ghana, a team to score chair and buying, I believe, say, I told me, to say, yeah, not miracle party, you yes, you so much. We are addressing your buying, but before you hear, oh, international community, what I say, a buying, and a channel. Into me feel say, a year responsibility, no, and that a buying so. I say send your intimate phone so.
But I buy you one. And I mean, because excuses be needed and I walk say Russia Ukraine conflict. Yadia could you coronavirus, SS power, Yanyan Kanya warning. I'm gonna show your Google banks, I say banks, is a gun and you be any bank. It will chrome. Nina, so why a diabo?
engagement yekoso ye have see what you say ebiani forum enra arise Ghana what you say na ye che the way forward because sa IMF ye koi the say ye de ho akoshe ho nti aban should use that opportunity say obe negotiate with some international institutions now, because in fact the economy has been fractured and no be any betimi adwane free home no matter the politics we play with it my dream
one fault
as for the politicization my brother me blame
no can it pain sense and training woni nsema no
me blame
one fault
me blame me afenum yenu ni na the two main political parties hwe omuni na aka say we shouldn't play politics with the economy but eventually you have the two sides doing same hwe some of the programs are memaka and I will say it without fear say some of the programs are omampeni Akufo-Addo even though say if he meant well hwe na populist na populist
example
na yen omino ye footwo no aye wono could not support some of these programs but say enu mre ye betimi a differentiate and now say ye party manifesto every omino de ye hwehwe policies are here as omine na de bia me can say me share sa ebowe nti se maba na say even the economy cannot support sa boshe no kra no it's say me force na me ye na ye me frame me say I am Mr. Promise or say King Promise or whatever nti say ye economy ni kra no en support sa eboshe na and one of the things in so de bia make catch aban say yen cut it down the largesse hwe enyema ni bi wo ho a anka aban timi twetwa aso a
to say the
ofa program to say napco ni say ya de bia me bisa say eno no da de de na ba ye no sa ad hoc programs ya ba ya short term solutions say mati say napco no ye be transport o mako another program a similar program of a sort what you say inti sa niema we na yen twetwa so there was a time na yen na yesu asoman say government was telling us say yen tighten your belt but now omampani ni travels ebe ye issue na say ye hwe say your president what do we want for him plain ben na your person your president fa without politicization say oh ebia a luxurious or whatever it is as on mine your budget betimi support some trips now president take on some such meetings no ebi wo kra nka president betimi an virtual and now say saying intini na ye enkomodi a me say moving forward say ye hwe and aban so should be honest with Ghanaians
ondi no kre enche ne man for say
ba wodi draw Kwame me say aban should be honest.
That's the opposite of honest.
I am not looking at the opposites. I am saying, say, that is what I'm proposing. Okay. I say, Abai should come clean.
Okay.
On Kanche say, look, they say, Abai, you jinabre, and Kwame. I have always said it when Professor Mills did it, Nina salary cuts for ministers and all that. My goodness, I can tell you by the kind of systems and structures I work as a BB mind, a minister, a government official. Obetimi atna abemu 4 years I survived without a salary. It is all cutting the salary by 30%. Good gesture.
Okay.
But I think say and your money be brave or share Flagstaff House. Unkofua a war the number of people. You see such debates and America say sa CDD reports ni niame Aban should not just dismiss. They are all mindful who govern ye. Inti, these are our thoughts. Yen ya doing efa wa memwo ni hu nie. Ebi aye say aban nkrofo no
to mo fa na hia asem.
Ese say aban fa na hia asem.
Ye bre ni ti bam fa 7 amento ka kasima num. Enti amento ka was a question ya ho. Me penso anu adru. Yen ye den.
The issue ni say o hwe a ye man bibia ya dre. Solutions ni be bre a ye hia ne ebe fi aban ankasa ho. Go we yetimamuni a the most you can do say obekasa to raise awareness over them. I was one of the 3 individuals a petition Parliament over idea say a human rights abuser allegations that were made against a president. That's the extent to which I can go. Say system now fa anya petition what else can I do? Exactly. Okay. Because there were allegations of human rights violations against the oath of office of the president. If I take a step and those involved are to me, what can I do? But that's what Minkah say. A lot of the responsibility rests on government. Look, it is not maybe I war under these economic conditions. I cannot get up and cut government spending as a citizen. It is Aban who must cut down spending.
That's all paper anyway.
Paper. We must, you see, that is where the problem is. So you should know the government and the leader of government for who he is. And then I know kasa yeti yeninaiti asese o maimwa yedin nyamamwa yedin sika ni ho. Yet the government remains large as if we have no problem. Is it my duty to cut down the size of ministers? We live in an economy. Yakobobusia yenam yenko to use na yesrese ba yebana be spend this kind. We spend the money like kings, funding free SHS for the rich and the poor. Wa meaning would mean eti ha enim se amaya aye amaya kesia ti say United Kingdom kura no obi eba enko boarding school ma ba ntua fees. Wo choose boarding school e just wo sika. But that is what we are doing in this country. Again, wo hwe yesika eji wo krom ha nyina as at last year yesi yaji 12 billion cedis and yet we spent 13 billion paying back our loans. IMF ya yekwe say loan na esa akoko gibium. Nti se wo ya ban a wo dwene wo timamfo ho a the best thing you start doing is that your friend is reduce amount of loans awoje, because if you reduce the amount of loans awoje now wo ne ye bekasa now my nyanti asese esan se ye pese ye improve on your balance of payment and your balance of trade ntino nema bibria ye promise ye na manifesto ye pese ye ne ntumi nye, because obi abeti asese so wuji sika wuji 12 billion now we did 13 billion alone, which means that you need to borrow an additional 1 billion before you can even set off amortization, interest, and compensation. Where else are we going? Now, Ufa Afro Barometer reports now, there are indications that Ghanaians are concerned about the lack of infrastructure. If you are spending money on loans, amortization, interest, and compensation, at what point and I'll be dealing with the critical issues are Ghana for here. What we will suggest is that the government has the solutions to our problems. They must open up no muntie Ghana for eka, so that they will live responsibly. You see, that's the your friend is saying the negative side of democracy. Democracy, once you vote, you have to wait until another opportunity comes for you to exercise your franchise. Otherwise, we can only make efforts to remove people in office through the law. Ebini reference here about impeachment, but we say you have to wait until the next election cycle to exercise your franchise.
Exactly. Na adafo fra mesenya mumienu e wo studio e bia betimi ato asan common ebusuafo yede busia owura Samuel Frimpong wo chief manager editor Emma Republic Press newspaper, and after so Stephen Kwame Arthur executive director Governance Watch was also leading member ma Arise Ghana omona wote omonka na no pay e wo Dwabo Ase dwumadie so power 97.9 after so TV XYZ yede busia me dey the Prince Kwame Minkah sorry so ama ajimanie power nie or the power mid morning Abraham wo TV so de sini enenwom na fe dwumadi ahodo so ebeto aso anwumre bye bye.